Hi everyone, it's Louise with louisemckayart and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be working on a yo-yo and I've got several of these going on right now. I remembered to turn on the camera and this is a repour because I think I sanded this down so it's pretty hideous, but it was hideous anyway. And like this proves, you can repour over this, and while doing repours you can also use recycled paint, which is what this is. This is gray that is recycled paint. It's strained and recycled. And if you want to see how I recycle, I have a video 545. I'll link it above. Really easy. You can take up your paint drippings, recycle it through, and you can reuse it. So let's go ahead and put down some of this recycled paint. And I'm only going to use it once because I have plenty of this, plenty recycled paint. I don't need to inundate myself with it. So I've got this on my my little spinner. I have a spinner set up. Actually, I have a video on how I have my spinner set up. If you're new here, you'll see that I have a lot of different videos for a lot of different stuff because I have done a lot of different creations. And, you know, I remember to turn on the camera every once in a while to share what I'm doing, whether it's setting up a spinner. If you want to see how I have my spinner set up, let me look. It's video 230. I'll link that above. But on top of that, I also have this little 1 ounce cup that I plopped on top of the Noosa cup so that it gets this yo-yo up off of there. And so just so you know, also my yo-yos are taped in the back. And I think we're good to go. So make sure that I've got paint all the way over the edge, which at this point it's not that important because I'm going to be spinning once I get the colors laid down. All right, so there we go. Some of my colors. First color is this. It's called FluidartTutorial Wild Blueberry. And I've got DecoArt Ice Blue mixed in with it. All right, let's lay down some of this. It's so pretty. I'm going to put down a lot on the first one, and it came out really cute. I'm going to do the same here. Now, when you put the color down next to that recycled paint, you don't even notice that it's gray. This color here is Amsterdam's Prussian Blue. So I've only got 2 colors here. Prussian Blue and the Wild Berry combo. Drizzling on the second color. I don't know what I'm going to do for the next one because I'm almost out of this paint. But one thing really good about these yo-yos is that people love to play with them. They pick them up, they got to play with them. I was out at the store the other day. Literally, I was dropping 3 yo-yos off, and while I was there, I watched one person pick up a yo-yo. He looked at it. He looked interested in it. And I said, well, if you're interested in that, I've got 3 more I brought today. They're right at the counter. And while I was there, he bought one. It was so nice. It's so nice when you get to see people buy your stuff. This is Gold Cell Activator with Australian Floetrol. I just used Australian because it was just easier to make it that way. And here's the gold I used. No, that's not the gold I used. Was that the gold I used? Oh my gosh. No. Okay, I'm confused. Holy cats, am I using Artez's gold for a cell activator? I must be. It's the same gold. I mixed it up yesterday. That's the only gold that's sitting over here. I had this mixed up in my Amsterdam over here on the shelf. Huh. That's Arteza gold. Well, it works. Here we go. I'm going to lay some of it down. Laying a good amount down. It works. Here we go with the blowout. So while I blow this out, I do want to direct you to a video 419. It's called The Art of the Blow, where I show you how to find your blow in the first place and how speed and angle impact your composition. But for these yo-yos, the blow is different. And I'm learning every time I do one of these how to better blow them out. And what you're seeing me here do is take that cell activator right over the edge, as you see my head guiding it and my wind blowing it over the side. And I'm sorry that in this video you're not seeing it. In future videos I'm going to have the side view so you'll see everything. These yo-yos are a different animal altogether because they are so small and they have the curved side, and you really have to be able to get your blow over the edge to get that paint to really blow over the side and get the cells to activate properly. So what happened here is I put down too much of the cell activator, and no amount of blowing was going to get enough of the paint underneath to blow through and push up. So I'm going to skip ahead to where I'm finished with this, and we're going to link into another creation pour over this. I don't like it. I put down too much cell activator and I blew too much. So here we go. I'm going to pour over this. Don't like it. Especially when I have another half already done. Got to make sure that your halves look like the whole. So since you already saw me lay down the pillow and the colors, I'm going to skip ahead on this one where I'm ready to spin out from the blowout. I'm going to spin, get this to stretch out some. So truth be told, I wanted to leave the first part in because I wanted to share my astonishment when I realized that I had used Arteza's gold for the cell activator. And the fact of the matter is, I don't have an Amsterdam gold. Plus, it illustrated when putting down too much cell activator what the outcome can be. Here I'm just blowing on the cell activator a little bit more because I want to get some color underneath the push through. I knew there were a couple cells in there. At least I knew what I wanted. And look, it's developing really nice. This looks a lot more like the other one than the one I just poured over. And I do keep that in mind. You know, it's like when I'm making my coaster sets. I want to have them all look like they're part of the same set. And using that gray that's interacting with this wild berry, it's almost creating another blue. A very light, pale blue, which is cool. So now that we're getting near the end of this spin, I'm going to start cleaning up the bottom by just pulling the excess off, out and down. Being very careful not to pull it off the spinner. Again, in my next yo-yo creation video I'll be sharing, I will be doing all this from the side angle and you'll be able to see it much better. And I'm saying this is a pretty good one. I don't know if I have enough for another full set, full hat, 2 halves. Maybe I will use a different blue. That's the other thing about these guys. You can play around with color combos. All right, this is where we are, guys. I would tilt it more, but I'm afraid I don't want to drop it. Okay, I'll be back. So here are the wet results, and I'm inserting what the original pour over looked like so you can see why I poured over it. There's the actual mate that goes with it. Here's a lighter version of the same color combination, and there's the mate to that. And now to the next video where I'm going to pick up after the pillow paint is already laid down and I'm about ready to call out the colors. I got my first color, which is a combination of these 2 pearls from Arteza. My next color is a combination of DecoArt's Victorian Blue and Hammerhead. These 2. Next color is a combination of ColorArt's Wild Blueberry and Dazzling Metallics Ice Blue, and the last color is combination of my typical Payne's Gray combo boosted with a little anthraquinone blue. And I'm going quick, so I'm just trying to knock some of these out. So I've got my pillow down now. I'm gonna add my Arteza combination here. This is the second half of the yo-yo. First half came out really good, but it's dark. I'm only using the Black Cell Activator. I might explain some of it, but I do have dark colors here. Here's that blue combination with the I get in the middle of things. With the DecoArt Victorian Blue combo with the hammerhead. Here's the color art. And I'm almost going to be out of this. I think this is going to be the last run with this. The color art Wild Blueberry. Yeah, I'm out. With the DecoArt Ice Blue. And last color is my Payne's Gray combo with Anthrax. See how it's not exactly level as it's tilting off to one side. Oh, that's going to pour off anyway. All right, we'll stay with that. Here's my black. Stir it up. And this is hard to see, so I'm going to use my straw to start to blow it out because I can hardly see it when I lay this black down on top of that Payne's Gray. It's barely visible. As soon as I go about blowing this out, you can see now what I'm talking about with that Black Cell Activator being almost the same as the Payne's Gray, at least in condensed form there. And again, I'll apologize for my head because I've started realizing the better way for me to blow these out, and that is to follow the blowout over the edge and over the side like I'm doing in these two that you're seeing today. I will, in the next video, have it from the side angle so you can see everything up really clearly and close. And if you're interested in my American Floetrol Cell Activator, I'm going to link above video 141. I show you how I make it and what ingredients are, and it's all done in grams, so it's very precise. And I know this is Australian Cell Activator again, but I do want to offer the American as an option as well. To me, it works just as well. Let's give it a spin. I had to pull up some of that green that was underneath because that green is playing shy. So in order to pull it up, I kind of blow the other paints out from on top of it to give it a chance to like breathe. And the other one's really dark, so I wanted to make sure I want them to match, but I also want this one to be a little bit more bright. Get to stretch out a little more. And I've got another yo-yo I'm going to be working on. Tape off the back. This was a re-pour, obviously. You can or not prime it, whatever you want to do. These aren't going to warp. There's not going to be any problem with that. One more should do it. These blue yo-yos do well. Just another hint. Blue does well. And here all I'm doing is going to clean up the bottom, so I'm going to skip ahead till the final result. Without pulling this thing off, I've got it on a 1 ounce cup on top of my Noosa cup setup. I do have a video for that. It's 2:30. If you want to see how I have my spinner set up. Aluminum foil. I just put the little 1 ounce cup down. And And then, yeah, that's it. Blow it out. It's kind of cute. And I always resin these, so they have really good shine and durability. All right, I think we're done. I'm just gonna hold it up to you guys on the spinner. Oh, I hope it shows well. It doesn't look like it's showing very well, but it's really cute. And that green is starting to come through on that blue, which is really cute in the middle. Okay, I'll be back. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this video, but that's what this one is, and the other half is done, and I'll be showing you the final results soon. So everyone, that's the final wrap, and here are the wet results, and this is the one we just created. Here is its mate, and then another version of lighter version of this, same color combination, and its other half. And of course, I show you the resin results here to show you I get from start to finish with no problem. Speaking of resin, I do use KS resin on these, and if you go to my description, I have a 10% off discount code. You get 10% off, and KS resin gives me 5% back. So if you can use that, I'd appreciate it. And another thing, if you're new here, please subscribe, join me. You'll get all my latest tutorials, and I would appreciate it if everybody could leave a comment, a thumbs up, and a hype if you're able to hype the video. And I do have a private all-in-one tutorial for these yo-yos. I go into the nitty-gritty, so there's no stone unturned. If you're interested, email me. My email's in the description. And speaking of description, check out my description for links to some of the products I use and links to some of the more educational, useful type tutorials you might find. And if you're ever in the Asheville, North Carolina area and you want a one-on-one with me, I have my workshop. I can do coasters, yo-yos, I can do anything we create, including have a workshop in resin if that's what you want. So just let me know. My email's in the description. And I think with all that said, that's all I have for now, everybody. And take care. Till next time.